damn school, especially since I'm not picking up any of these maps. There is a couple maps I pick up. I pick up the general Silent Hill maps simply because, you know, in case I do get lost, I'll take the extra 3 seconds to pick it up rather than, like, ruining a run, you know? So, we're gonna head up this way towards, I think they call it Resort. No, Resort's the last place. This is just, like, Uptown Silent Hill.
Uptown Silent Hill, give it to you. Uptown Silent Hill,
give it to you.
Uptown Silent Hill, give it to you. Saturday night, I know you got skin dogs. Don't you believe it just got...
Yeah, in general, like, I think there's a reason the school's a meme, you know, and, like, whenever you say Silent Hill 1, they're like, that's cool, because, like, yeah, it's literally, like, everything's set up in a very maze-like way, where even in, like...
I mean, it's one of the most complicated...
It's very... I mean, nowhere is complicated, but it's also set up in a more open way. Like, it's literally set up maze-like. So, again, I pick up the map because why not? I am going to take the time to pick up an energy drink. If I do... And this is one of those that... Oh, I don't think this is going to work. This is one of those where... Oh, cool. Where you have to use the key. Even though I'm clearly not facing the right direction. I guess it just counts. If I get past the school and I'm not getting hit a lot, I might, at that point, stop picking up energy drinks. But at this point, I'm still not in the clear. As a reminder, those enemies... There's no reason that music should be playing like that.
Gosh.
As a reminder, those enemies in the sewer can get you to orange in 2 hits. And I don't care how good you are, there are parts where they specifically set the enemy up to be right in your way. And you just kind of have to get lucky to you physically push it. And you just have to get lucky it doesn't, like, swipe you, like, 4 times. Kinda sucks. It's like a Mad Max, like what you would expect to be playing.
And then it's silent. And then it's just like, it's fine. Nothing. Just relaxing.
So we're heading to the nurse. We're gonna meet, quote unquote, because we're skipping the cutscenes, Kaufman, and then eventually Lisa.
Oh!
I shouldn't have stopped running so fast.
Oh man, that leap.
So we're heading this. You hear Kaufman shooting that enemy?
Freaking Kaufman.
Yeah, the worst. Well, they're all the worst. Everyone's the worst. Oh wow, that was weird. So we're gonna head to the left. No, we're gonna head straight. This one I always have a tough time because it loads so much. Ah.
And good old camera angles, too.
So we're gonna head in here. This is where we get the basement key. Yeah, if anyone hears weird, like, bass, it's just because this TV has, like, weird bass.
No, it's Silent Hill!
Yeah, it's also Silent Hill.
It definitely affects the spookiness.
It does. It makes it a lot more unsettling.
So we're gonna head over here to the right. We're gonna go in here, and we are going to get...
What was the game where it was super annoying on? Oh,
we're gonna pick this
Baldur's
up,
Gate
just
or
in
whatever.
case.
What was that one you were playing? Champions of Nora? Dark Alliance?
Baldur's Gate, yeah.
Baldur's Gate, Dark Alliance, yeah.
That's the one where it was like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Alright, so we're going to...
finally get the liquid. That gets you past that whole amusement park.
Yes, I love it. Because I hate that part, and I'm so glad I don't have to mess with it. So we're going to head down to the basement. We're going to turn on the generator. We're going to take the elevator up.
Don't sound too excited.
If you remember the big part about the hospital is to find those 4... The major thing is to find those 4... slabs, or whatever you want to call them. Return the slab. You can actually skip every elevator thing. It's cool, but it's, like, odd, too. If that makes sense. Like, you're all of a sudden, you're, like, out of it, and you're like, okay. Remember, we have to go to both. Like, isn't that strange? It's like, it loads so quickly, too, right?
Yeah, that is weird.
Like, it always throws me off a little bit. You just totally skip it. This one takes forever to load. I always forget that there's a cutscene here. Okay. So We're going to head into the hospital.
Alternate hospital.
Yeah, I like how the normal hospital's like nothing.
Who locks that door?
Dun 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 dun. So we're going to start picking up pieces. We're gonna head straight.
Hey, we all know you only need one piece. Right, guys? Get it? It's a reference to anime.
Nice meme. So we're gonna head down here. We're gonna head straight in here. This next room, I hate because it's very random where the nurses are, and, well, I hate it. Okay, we hope to get into this room. Wow! Wow!
Bada bing.
Now, unfortunately, getting out is also not great. Yes! Yes!
Oh!
Okay, so we're gonna lock this. We're gonna go down to the first floor. We are going to skip that because, oddly, we can. We want to get the piece in the director's office.
The piece de resistance.
Okay, which is not that, but which is this.
Nice.
Okay, it's right in here around the corner. There's the third one. We want to head up to the second floor then. Okay, it's all right.
In your face.
Okay.
Oh, unbelievable.
So we need to go into 2 rooms in the next part. One, we're gonna hope to get past an enemy. The first time I did it, I killed it. The second time, I'm gonna try not to. So we're gonna go in here. We're gonna run straight ahead for no reason. I did this okay. That was not great, unfortunately. Oh no! Okay, alright, alright. That's okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. And we're gonna head up here. Here's something pretty interesting I found out from watching speedruns. This is the part where you throw the blood pack. As soon as you enter, I'm gonna be turned to full here, but as soon as you enter,
You can throw it?
you can throw it.
Ah, and it just triggers you.
Yeah. Like, oh, you have to be like 2-3 steps in, but like, you can be pretty much anywhere in the room. If I would, it would look cool if I did it right.
That still was pretty cool. You were only like 1 or 2 steps in.
So we're gonna head over here. We're gonna go in here. This is that puzzle, aka menuing. Oh, we're gonna use Queen, which is the upper left. We're gonna use Hatter, which
right
is
from memory.
Yeah, so memory. We're gonna use Turtle, which is upper right. Okay, and we are going to use Cat, which is bottom left. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do through here is go straight ahead. This is one of the parts where you have to kill an enemy.
Oh, yeah, like what are you supposed to do there?
There's actually 2 enemies in that room, I think.
Oh, push right behind you, Gurney!
Yeah, there's 2 enemies in that room, but you don't really have to mess with it.
Oh,
Oh, crap.
Not bad, not bad. Good salvage.
I always forget there's an enemy in here. I have literally no idea where it is. Like, it must be behind there. Okay, so what we're gonna...
Nice! Oh, look at that hand.
We have all the stuff we need, so we're gonna... I was actually supposed to ride the elevator down, but whatever, it's too late now. It saves 10 seconds game time. So
Oh, gosh! Back off track, folks.
I know. I did remember to ride the elevator down the first time, and that's actually one of the tougher ones to remember, for me at least. So we're gonna head down here, we're gonna go into the basement storeroom. You remember that weird place. This part really takes a long time to load, comparatively to anywhere else in the hospital.
Music shuts off. Do you hope your PS3 didn't die?
Which totally did happen.
It did.
Right.
I'll show you. I'll show you exactly where I am going to pick these up because I wasted a bunch on the lizard.
Yeah.
Especially when it's right there. It's like, yeah, I'm just doing it. So I'll show you exactly where it messed up on a really good run. It was entering this room, right? It was entering...
That's right, I remember.
Oh,
this.
shit!
What? Oh, you used the wrong item.
I used the wrong item.
About 5 seconds.
I'm on pretty
I
good
thought
time.
you like. I thought it was like. Oh, I ruined the whole run. Oh, I locked it up.
Yeah, could you imagine? It was entering.
Oh.
It was entering into this room. It just soft locked, and that was just
wow.
great. It's not like it's the end of the game, but it was like okay. So I always wait like 1 second just because. Yes, okay. If it starts up right away, you're good, obviously.
Nice camera angle.
I'm okay with weird camera angles if there are no enemies involved.
Right.
But if there are
Oh yeah.
but if there are enemies involved, like get out of here. All right, so I do that every freaking time. You have to like turn slightly.
Oh, to get the
that
key
key.
instead of looking at. Oh,
Yeah.
jeez. Why would they put two things like that right next to each other? Because speedrunning wasn't in mind when they made it.
No. Because you're supposed to look at it because it's part of the fun of, or part of the experience of the game.
It's part of the game that you're playing.
So we're pretty much done with the hospital. Once we get the examination room key, we just gotta get out of here.
Just get tinier and tinier.
Okay. And we are gonna go straight ahead and to the left. See, this part, I think at the top here is where it, like, clearly loads more. Like, it must load the whole first floor. Because it's just, like, it's a hell of a load.
Well, whenever the music cuts out, you know it's a long load.
Yep. So that's fine.
Nice.
There's going to be a doctor right here.
Nice moves, Doc. Oh, there's an enemy. Oh!
All right, so...
In your face,
we're
Doc.
done with the hospital. Next up, we're going to the other church, a.k.a. the antique place. I could be slamming on the start button to, like, skip that one, like, frame, but again, it doesn't count because it's loading. That part actually doesn't let you skip until you, like, see Harry for a second. It must be just, like, the part of,
They
like...
really want you to see Harry.
So we got the antique
Poor
shop
Lord
key.
Harry.
And we're heading towards the antique shop. I mean, at this point, we're definitely over half done with the game, no question.
Nice.
If not, more like 60% done. Because you really start flying through it. You go to the antique shop, and suddenly you're fighting the slug, and then suddenly you're fighting the moth, and... I mean, after the sewer, the game's almost over, simply because you can skip a lot of the amusement park. Thank you, based game. So we're gonna run over here.
Nice move, dog.
We are going to go past this stupid ape, which is stupid.
Gosh.
Oh my god.
Almost had you.
And we got some running.
Don't.
One thing I was mentioning earlier is in Silent Hill 2, James has stamina and runs out of it. So in order to... I think PC is the literally only way to even contend for the record, and the reason is in PC, if you quick save, which is one of the F keys, every time you quick save, he gets his stamina back. Yep. So you can just be in a huge place like this and keep quick saving, and he gets his stamina back. Whereas, what are you gonna do with PS2? You know, that was actually
imagine having to stop every like 10 steps. Gosh, that'd be horrible.
If it's anything like Grand Theft Auto, Vice City, you're able to like kind of like slam on that like button. Oh no, that's what you're supposed to do for us. You slam if you remember if you tap run,
right.
it like goes
It's much slower.
No,
like or it's infinite almost.
It's infinite,
right,
yeah.
Right.
So we're gonna run in here. I don't know why, but the speedrunner doesn't pick up the axe in here. I need something big to break the to get into the sewage treatment plant. So I don't really know. I didn't pay attention close enough to know like what they use. So we are going to
imagine like only being given the parts of the story that we are seeing and
Oh
not
my
the
God.
stuff we're skipping. Like
please, if you are
and trying to
you're
figure out the game.
you're already far enough. If you are watching this part before watching our other parts, or like knowing the game in general, know it. Like, watch
What
it.
a dumb game.
It would be so weird.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of doesn't make sense at first, but
Well, I got it.
So it is very possible, as long as you do it somewhat right, to one cycle the slug enemy. Oh my god! I saw that coming from far away. That's fine. Everything's fine.
Oh, there was another one.
Yeah, I'm alright now. You can always tell because your controller vibrates when you're in orange, so I'm okay.
Oh, the more I know that.
So it's very easy to one cycle. You just have to set the slug up in a certain way. Although in panic, I always like find a way to mess it up. I don't want to say easy, but like as long as you walk a certain, it's not like, oh well, it involves a lot of RNG and whatever. It's like no, you just have to walk to a certain area and turn around. But again, doing things with this camera. So we're gonna go in here because
Rifle! Get your rifle! Oh wait, you never use the rifle, do you?
yeah.
Oh, you do?
So we are going to use the shotgun for whatever reason. It works better against this than the rifle, and you want to save the rifle for the big moth boss, which, by the way, takes a ton of bullets. I don't care what you're doing.
Lots of shots.
Ah. I had one more shot to get in.
Of course.
There we go. That was actually pretty good. Oh, but I'm so... You... Oh, cool. Wow. Because at a certain point, you can't pick up the hunting rifle.
Oh, because I remember you said you did that one.
No, I just messed up and, like, left. But what I was saying was at a certain point, you can't pick up the hunting rifle during the cutscene, and then you have to, like, run the whole way back. It's, like, 2 seconds, but it's, like, kind of a matter of principle. Yeah, funny story. So, one time running this game... Recently, I forgot to pick up the hunting rifle, and I was like, well, I'm done. Wow! That enemy was right there. I was like, well, I'm done. And I just ended up shooting the moth with the pistol, and it was slower, but apparently the pistol is not that much weaker than...
So it's still the same amount of bullets almost. Just like a few more.
Yeah, probably like 6 or 8 more or something like that. We're doing okay on health right now. I might, depending on how I do in the... moth or the whatever battle. Wow, these, I gotta tell you.
After the moth, though, you'll probably stop picking them up.
After the sewers, I will definitely stop picking them up. I like to, just to be safe, I really want to have 4... Oh, shoot. That's not right. I really want to have 4 healing items for the final... Oh my god, there's double ones. Get the hell out of here. I want to have 4 healing items for the final boss, because you do have to go through 2 cycles of it, and it, like, it always hits you. Like, it just does. Like, there's a way that you can... I really hope I did this right. Wow. Yes.
Nice!
The dogs are still in here for now.
Oh, man.
Yeah, because the friggin' boss hits you, like, final boss hits you every time. I don't care how good you run around in circles, it just does. So if you remember in story, she says, Lisa says, go to by my old elementary school. And you're like, okay, bib. And then you leave. And then you exit. And this is actually, I will always love this transition where you just go to leave and you're like, you know, you go out here, you're like, that's weird, the enemies aren't here. Well, whatever. And then you end up, you know, leaving out and you realize you can only go straight. Like, I just find that to be pretty cool. We're going to put... Hopefully... So, this sounds crazy, but it's going to take all my hunting rifle shells for this, plus some shotgun. Which is fine, because we actually don't have to kill any more enemies for the rest of the game if we don't want to. Although, 2 of them I sometimes do, because...
Auto lock on.
We're still good. We are going to still be okay.
This guy is locked onto it.
We are going to definitely use this. Okay, so we used all 18 friggin' shotgun shells, or whatchamacallit. Should take like 3 or 4 more. 1, wow. Great, so that was,
Nice.
for my all intents and purposes, really good.
Maybe it was because of you shot the moth
In the back? Yeah. I actually never before. That's why I was surprised to take that 3rd and 4th shot. Because I never had it, like, always follows you. I've never had it be, like, behind me. In fact, the speedrunners, like, have this weird thing where they just kind of, they take a shot, they take a step. They take a shot, they take a step. And then you take a shot, and then you take a step.
But do you take a step?
That's, does anyone get that reference?
Yes.
It's, Rocco's Modern Life, episode literally 1, where Filbert's talking about reading comic books. He goes, turn the page, wash your hands. Turn your page, wash your hands. And then you turn the page, and then you wash your hands. And then you get the money. Okay, sorry. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. You guys are all. You're not on my couch anymore. My couch at AGDQ. They would just be like everybody in the Twitch chat, because Twitch chats are terrible. Would be like, this guy's the worst. He can't stop talking. And I'd be like, but I'm playing Silent Hill, and I'm late El Scardo. So
Do you want me to support you?
Yes, support me.
Alright, well, he's checking the map because he wants to make sure.
I actually didn't check the map.
Smash that!
Why'd the
Smash
map
that lock
come up?
button! Get it?
I looked up and there was a map on the screen. You can't tell me otherwise.
And thus we enter to the worst part of the game,
Don't you mean the base?
which no one can convince me is not the worst part of the game.
No one?
No one.
Not even Trevor?
Is it the worst part of the game?
It's fairly bad.
I think it's the worst part of the game.
It probably is. I hate sewer levels in general.
It's like perfect for the game, because it's like, how could it get worse? Oh, you're in a sewer. So there's going to be an enemy right when we walk out here to our left. We're going to get hit by it because... Hey! That was actually pretty cool. That was pretty epic. So we're going to turn around here. We are going to take a second to come over here, not for the bullets, but for the health drink, because I'm still not super happy with where we're sitting on those, especially considering, like I said, these enemies can get you down really, really quickly. So you have to cross over here. You have to run into the wall.
You have to.
That's a part of it.
So I was just looking up online, just as a thing for getting ready for the final boss. This says, and you might already be doing this, and there might just be talking out of their butts, so feel free to contradict it. If you hold R1 square and left on the D-pad simultaneously...
I tried that.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure it works, but I've tried that, and I cannot.
Gotcha. They just said to hold all 3 and never stop. Just run in circles, I guess, right?
Yeah. Again, I tried it, but I cannot. So what we're going to do is we have to cross over here. We have to cross over here. We're going to get hit, of course.
Push him.
And at this point, we can just run straight down. Ooh! Nice.
Nice.
Unfortunately, this one is absolutely always in your way.
Just as a means of explanation, he is running because it's faster than walking. And that's the preferred method of movement.
Ben is the best.
I do the backwards jump, personally.
We are going to take a second to... Oh!
That is actually second fastest. It is fastest if you complete it frame perfect every time, but it's just not... They do it in the task.
I would be that guy. I would be that guy because the guy who's explaining it, because then I wouldn't have to actually do it, and I could just act like I know exactly what I'm doing.
I would be so nervous though that I would even if it's a game I knew that I would say one thing wrong, and the guy would be like, "I'd really appreciate it if you would be quiet."
Yeah, that guy said one thing wrong. That guy.
I know, but I'd be worried that anybody would say that. I'm still worried Trevor's gonna say that. And any moment when he's playing.
Are you
Hitman
serious?
Legends 2.
Are you absolutely kidding me?
That's never happened before.
That's never happened before.
It's never happened.
It's never happened. I've never run into one of those little, like, cockroach creatures. Never once.
Wow, I hate to repeat the GDQ cliche, but, you know...
This is BDGQ for Basement Games Done Quick.
That's
Nice.
just never happened before. Never before in a run has that ever happened.
Boy, those things are, like, very aggressive this time around.
I've never even had that happen in a casual run.
Ben really has that part of the runner who has absolutely no personality down.
Sleepy guy on couch.
Sleepy dude!
For the 2 a.m. run of the game nobody likes.
For the Bassmaster.
I'd do that.
It's
It'd be like you're doing it at 4
You have to
a.m.
be the legendary guy that
2
just
a.m.
literally falls asleep.
the 2 a.m.
Oh, you guys see
into
that?
the
That's
wall.
fine. I don't care.
That was a really good dodge.
We call that the God dodge.
Yeah,
It's like Turok. We call this the God jump, but
it's
it
a
is.
one-frame dodge.
Yeah.
He has a 99.9% chance of missing it. but
I love when they talk about frame
That's
perfection.
frame perfect.
It's frame perfect.
Oh gosh, that was frame perfect.
I am pushing a button at 60 frames per second.
In order to get this next skip, I have to